I'll keep it in on the dais side. A very good afternoon to all of you present here. Please settle down and tahe dil se, I, Garima Jindal, and my co-host, Anita, welcome you today for the auction today. Kindly settle down with your partners, with your retained players, with your marquee players. Be comfortable and we'll take you through the process of the auction today. Yes, so that's how we are going to begin with our national anthem and then proceed with the same. Kindly settle down in your places. I'll just give you all a brief about how the sitting arrangements have been made once. We have Mavericks here, Knights here, Bulls here. We have Team Strikers. We have Team Warriors. Correct? Yes? Going forward, we have Team Panthers. We have our Team Gladiators here. And we have our Team Challengers. Yes, so I hope you all are all seated comfortably. If there is anything where you all want help around, we have our OC members. You can please ask them. Please have your bottles of water and just be comfortable. So I am going to be your host and those with my companion, Anita Garg, today. We really wish, thank you so much. We really wish that you all make a great and good team together. We've got good participants, and since this is the 4th year of EPL 4, I'm sure you will come out with great teams assuring good performances. Yeah, so please stand up for our national anthem to begin with.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
आज अष्टमी है, and what better day than today to actually celebrate women. The Shakti worship, where the female goddesses is worshipped in all her manifestations. EPL embodies celebrating womanhood, and to show this, I have this small video, and it's going to truly represent all the women out here. So let's have a look at the video. Can I have the video, please?
मधुकैटव विध्वंसी विधात्री वरदे नमः रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि महिषासुरनिर्णाशि भक्तानां सुखदे नमः रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि.
Oh, I'm sure you all were trying to find yourselves and your teams here, and it truly represents the spirit of Esquire, isn't it? When every woman, every child, every man, every senior citizens comes together, it truly feels that we are actually celebrating a festival, right? So to all the Durgas in all of us, we actually salute you and bow down to you. And let's begin our today's auction to start with and give you some timelines of this EPL 4. Now we are in EPL season 4. जैसे वर्ल्ड कप के लिए हम बोलते हैं कि इंडिया का त्योहार है वर्ल्ड कप, उसी तरह से ईपीएल का त्योहार बन गया है ईपीएल, राइट? एस्क्वायर का त्योहार बन गया है ईपीएल. और क्यों ना हो, अगर हम ये स्टैटिस्टिक्स देखें तो हमें ये एक्चुअली विश्वास हो जाएगा हाउ इट हैज़ बिन. सो ईपीएल 1 started in 2019 and there were some 125 participants. That moved on to EPL 2 with 282 participants. EPL 3, we had 400 plus participants. And EPL 4, this year, we have 530 plus participants. Yeah? So that's the kind of timeline if we were to see how EPL has grown. And considering the second statistics, which is the age. Age is just a number, we've always heard that. And here you can see the youngest being 7 years old to the oldest being 65 plus years old. And everybody, the kind of dedication, the kind of commitment which you actually see when they play, perform, and actually practice on the field, it's just wow. And that's truly undoubted with all of us being here. So when you see this kind of statistics, the study participation, increase in the participation over a period of time, and the scale to which EPL 4 currently has risen wouldn't have been possible with these three eminent things. Are actually our sponsors, which are the main people guiding this entire energy behind it. So big round of applause for all the sponsors every year who come forward to come with the sponsorships. Second, of course, our esteemed owners sitting out here. A big round of applause for all the esteemed owners and the wonderful and lovely Esquirans who participate with all the energy and gutso. Yeah, so big round of applause to all the Esquirans and all the people with the sponsors and with our owners out here. Now, I would like to call upon Mr. Akhil Agarwal, who is our title sponsor for EPL 4.0. And kindly request you all to please play the video for SGK Capital owner, Mr. Akhil Agarwal. A big round of applause for Mr. Akhil Agarwal. This is his company, SGK Capital. Akhil, please come on the stage. Varun, can I have a mic for him? Fantastic video, Akhil. So thank you so much. And we'll just want to understand a little more about what your business is and what does SGK Capital generally stand about?
So hello, good morning everyone. So we are into algorithmic option trading where we do hedged option writing. So first we invest money in Nifty Bs or mutual funds or FDs. So we are getting approximately 1% return per month in that, and then we leverage our funds, and then we do algorithmic trading where we have our strategies that are back tested for last 5 years, and we have the live results for 2 years. So we have shown this one of my personal live demo account. So here we do trading on pledging, and then we generate some extra returns for around 2% per month we generate.
Lovely, lovely. So in this case, always in AI, we have seen that 99% of the people are from IIT background or similar kind of academics, you know. So how do you, what is the exact thing that has a leverage about you in this case, you know?
So basically, trading is something, normally people think trading is gambling. But here, we are doing trading just with proper mathematics. So if you can see our reports we have, so the first thing that we consider is risk management. So if you see our graph, we have never draw down more than 1% capital has never been gone down in a day. So it is from the graph, it is visible. So our daily profits and loss is in the range of -1% to 5%. And the maximum loss is -1 point some percent. So we are doing it through mathematics. So that's why we are confident.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Thank you so much. Just one more last question that I would ask at this point of time. How do you help people to manage, because people associate this with gambling, although it is very, very addictive. So trading is something which is very addictive and people feel that it's like gambling. So how do you manage that kind of risk and return, which you've given an idea? But
see, Garima, I will tell you just one example. Suppose there is a heart operation. So suppose you go and do the heart operation. So it's very risky. So risk is associated with everything in the world.
Correct.
It's just if you are into that profession and if you can manage the risk, then you are okay with it. So what we don't focus on returns, we just focus on our risks. And returns, they are the byproducts, what we get.
Lovely, lovely. And I look forward to having more trades from our team owners and from a lot of people here at Esquire. So thank you so much, Akhil, for being here. I would want you to please wait because you would be required. In fact, I want first Vicky to come on stage and felicitate Mr. Akhil Agarwal. Vicky, kindly come and felicitate Mr. Akhil Agarwal. A big round of applause.
Thank you
Akhil,
so much.
yes, please you can sit. I think I'll call you back for felicitating, yeah? Okay, now I have some other sponsors as well. I have Ravi Chakar, we call him very famously RJ, not a radio jockey. We have Ravi Chakar amongst us from 2 farms. I would want him to please come on the stage. He is one of our other sponsors. I would like to call upon Anant to please come and hand over and felicitate Mr. Ravi Chakar. He is one of the finest footballer, one of the finest volleyballer probably, and in the world of sports, he's really doing amazing, amazing stuff which people would love to see all the time. Yeah, thank you so much, Ravi. Thank you. Amazing cricketer as well. वो तो बनता ही है because he's a cricketer. यहाँ पर है all the people here are actually connected to cricket big time. So yes, let's move on. Now, the most important introduction of our owners, and to showcase that, I'll be having this beautiful video which all of us would actually relish seeing. So yes, the video of our owners. Awesome, right? So it actually showcased the charm and charisma of our owners, and you could very well see that in the video. Now we'll begin at introducing our owners. I would request owners one by one to come on the stage. We'll be announcing, and we'll be having a small icebreaker activity as well. Before that, I would like to say that we'll be revealing the T-shirts and handing over the token of appreciation, and would request all the owners, whoever is coming on the stage, to be there on the stage so that we could reveal the trophy as well together. Yeah. So yes, let's get it rolling, and I would like Mr. Akhil Agarwal to be on the stage to felicitate the owners as well. And we start with Anita introducing team one by one, so that you all can please come on the stage, and we get started with introducing our owners. Anita.
Hello. Let's invite first team in alphabetical order on stage. I would like to call Bulls, Team Bulls, Miss Ishita and Miss Anjali Bisht on stage, please. Give a round of applause.
Ishita and Anjali on the stage.
Owners are always special, and we will not leave you like this. We will not spare you. We have a little icebreaker. I'll tell you the rules.
This also needs. A small icebreaker activity. You have to pick up one chit. Read what is written. MS Dhoni. Okay.
MS Dhoni. Okay.
MS Dhoni is on the placard. Anita will take you
the question is, sing a song from MS Dhoni to set the mood.
Any song. Come on, Anjali. Any song. Relax. Kaun tujhe. Please. We have the mic.
Hello.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I think we've just begun, right?
Yes.
Do you want to pack up? You're asking us to sing.
Just one little bit of your thing, because you're so talented. You're our owners, right? वैसे ही तो जाने नहीं देने वाले हम.
इसके बाद
प्यार करेगा जैसे मैं करती हूँ. Actually, not to you today.
Revealing the T-shirt. Okay, thank you so much.
Just be over here. We need to also reveal the T-shirt. So just be over here. Later. Okay.
Okay, now we reveal the T-shirt for Bulls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kindly bring the T-shirt for Bulls. Acha, it's there. Please reveal the T-shirt for Bulls. Wow!
Round of applause.
A big round of applause for Team Bulls. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so
I would request you all to, if you could just wait maybe, and you can keep it. One of you all can just go and keep. Next one, in the alphabetical order, I would like to call upon Team Challengers, Miss Manga Rao. Miss Manga Rao on the stage. A big round of applause for Miss Manga Rao. I would like to, like Akhil to please felicitate Miss Manga. Thank you, Akhil. Thank you so much. Please, please. You could reveal your T-shirts. You could also reveal the T-shirts here. Beautiful color. Wow. Lovely. Team Challengers. We'll have one small icebreaker for you all. It's not going to be a maybe again. It could be a different one.
83.
83. Okay, so the question for you is, in 83, I would want any 4 players from the team squad cricket 1983. Any 3 players. Kapil Dev, okay, that's understood. Good, next. Sorry. Right, please. Yeah. You all said Shrikant? Kapil Dev? Ravi
Owner's not
Shastri? Okay.
Sunil Gavaskar, yes.
Sunil Gavaskar. Superb.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Anita, you go ahead with the next.
For the next team, we call upon, the third team is Gladiators, Team Gladiators. I would like to call upon Miss Manisha Gada and Miss Preet Chakar on stage, please.
Big round of applause, Manisha Gara and Preet Chakar. Kindly reveal the t-shirt. Lovely. Beautiful. Your icebreaker. You can have the mic, please. Let's see what comes for you. Chak De India. Okay.
So for Chak De, you have to say a dialogue from the movie Chak De India. That is really simple.
You can think for 2 minutes.
ये 70 मिनट आपसे कोई नहीं छीन सकता. जाओ जी लो अपनी जिंदगी.
Very
Oh,
good.
wow. Thank you,
जिंदगी के सबसे
Manisha.
खास 70 मिनट.
She is giving a cue to her team, Team Gladiators. ये 70 मिनट आपसे कोई नहीं छीन सकता. जाओ जी भर के खेलो और मन से खेलो, yeah? Thank you so much, Manisha. Let's call upon next Team Knights, Miss Shama Nayak. Miss Shama Nayak on the stage, please. A big round of applause for Shama. Wow, beautiful color.
Now you have to pick up a chit. It's simple. Say the movie. It's Lagan.
Movie is Lagan.
Lagan.
Okay, so the movie is Lagan, and the question to you, Shama, is who is the director of the movie Lagan, and any 2 characters from the movie. Okay, not the actual name. You have to tell the name of the movie character.
Characters. Movie.
कुछ तो पता होगा. मैं
OCP.
Kachra is one of the characters. And who's the director?
Ashutosh.
Ashutosh Gavarikar, okay? And second character? इधर तो मतलब. Okay, I give it to you. Thank you so much. Thanks. Thank you so much.
Now let's call upon the next team in alphabetical order is Mavericks. Team Mavericks, Miss Vinita Jivrajka. Please come on stage.
ठीक है. Big round of applause for Vinita and Karishma. When you're revealing your t-shirts, just make sure you're turning it backside as well. Your names are there so that we can have the picture.
for you.
Your icebreaker. Let's see what movie you have.
He has Sultan. She has Sultan.
Sultan. Okay. That's a good one.
You sing, she'll dance. You sing, she'll dance.
Yes.
Yes,
That's
yes.
a great way of doing.
Nirita, you sing, she'll dance.
जग हो में आना कोई जग हो में आना कोई
बेबी को बेस पसंद है.
बेबी को बेस पसंद है
वो तो कर सकती हो करिश्मा. बेबी को बेस पसंद है. Wow, that's a sport. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Let's move on to the next team. We want Team Panthers on the stage. Miss Kanta Prajapati and Kamini Srivastav. Miss Kamini Srivastav and Miss Kanta Prajapati on the stage. A big round of applause for all three of them. Please come here. Come. Oh, no, come. You'll have a good picture. Akhil, please come here. Come. Kindly reveal your t-shirts. Turn it back side also. A big round of applause. Lovely color. You turn here.
A little icebreaker for you all.
Let's see which movie you all have.
Maricom.
Maricom. Okay. And the question for Maricom is, the movie is based on which sport? And any one person who Kari, you can't help everywhere. Okay.
Boxing.
Boxing. And
Boxing,
any
boxing.
one boxer, it could be international as well, whom you know or heard of.
Mohammed
Super.
Ali.
Thank you, Kamini. Lovely. Muhammad Ali. Thank you so much. Yes, you'll give me pictures. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We like to call upon team strikers now. So, Miss Kavita Bhimrajka and Ankita Kedia. Miss Ankita Kedia, please welcome on stage.
Big round of applause for Miss Kavita Bhimrajka and Miss
Miss
Ankita
Ankita
Kedia. It's matching with Kruti today. Lovely. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Kavita ji, for you, one icebreaker. Let's see which movie. Movie Jersey.
Okay, so the question for you guys is, name the cast of the movie Jersey. The cast?
Cast.
Shahid Kapoor and Mrinal Thakur.
Superb,
Yes.
Kruti, superb. Mrinal Thakur and Shahid
Good.
Kapoor. Lovely. Thank
Lovely.
you so much. Please be on the stage. Today's last team that we want on the stage is Team Warriors. Team Warriors, Miss Lalita Prajapati and Miss Shivani Agarwal. Miss Shivani Agarwal and Lalita Prajapati. A big round of applause. Wow. Lovely. Thank you so much. Thank
A
you.
little icebreaker for you all. Last. Shabash
This is
Mithu.
for you. Please take.
The movie is Shabash Mithu.
Okay, the movie is Shabazz Mithu. Not heard of the movie, Tanvi? It's okay. This is the only movie. This is, you'll get it. Idhar itne sare
very
probers
simple.
hai. Okay, Shabazz Mithu is the movie, and the question is, who is the real life character playing here? And second, what is the movie based on?
मिताली राज
Okay, Mithali Raj. I know the answers are coming from behind, but it's okay. We take it.
Women cricket.
ठीक है. And women's cricket. Fantastic. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Please,
much.
Thank you. Please be here on the stage. Let's reveal the trophies together. So EPL 4, as we said, embodies womanhood. It celebrates women. And that's where we have all our retained players, all our marquee players, and
Please,
all
a
the
big
women
round of
owners.
applause for them.
Super big round of applause
Applause.
for these women who have come together to put up a beautiful show. And let's reveal.
Let's reveal the trophy there. Music.
Music, please. Beautiful. You want a picture? Picture? The picture has been clicked together with everybody. Please come. Okay, please have a picture together. Anita, please come and stand so that then we start with the auction. Let's have one. Come closer. Can we come closer? Yes, it's better. I think it will be a good, better picture. Please come.
Yes,
whatever is
please.
suitable. Yeah.
Please, marquee players can come join us.
Thank you so much. Thank you everybody for being there on the stage. Here, Tanvi. Now that the trophy has been revealed, I would like to call upon Varun and Kushal to explain the rules of the auction. Anirudh, I would want you to be there on the stage to explain the rules of the auction. Owners and everybody as teammates, please understand the rules carefully. There are some changes as well, which Anirudh will explain properly out here.
Mic off.
ओके एक बार वो किटी वाला इमेज
Open the kitty one, kitty table, which is.
so I suppose everybody has the rules with them. Any doubts which you all have on the rules front? So kitty wise now we have made it 17 players because last night few players backed out. So earlier it was 18, but now we have 17 players. There will be last 3 players who will be whoever goes unsold will come in the last, and they will be picked into teams which will be selected by us. हम लोग चिट लगाएंगे उसके अंदर जिसका भी नाम आएगा वो last 3 players if there is any unsold player gone, right? Absolutely. Any question on that? Some rule changes.
So Ishita had a query regarding. So we are not allowing openers to have runners, right? You guys are aware that runner can be after 4 overs or at least 4 wickets. So in case of super over, we'll allow the player with runner to open, to bat, but the runner will be selected as per the runner policy. What will rule out? So in case of tie, when you have a super over, your batsman who has a runner can come to bat. So now the runner will be selected as per the runner policy. I hope this is clear. runner policy will roll out. I mean, it's more or less same. I mean, last year.
Same last year, the opposite captain chooses the runner. You all give 3 options and the opposite captain chooses.
So that's the runner policy, what we're talking about. Yeah. Sorry?
Yeah, impact players. So we have, so this year we have 2 impact players. So essentially, it's a squad of it's a playing of 13, right? So what happens is a person can bowl and not bat, right? And a bat can bowl. So, but once a player is replaced, substituted as an impact, they cannot come back. So let's say, even for super over, they cannot come back, right? So let's say an opener, tie wala. So if there's an opener, you replace the opener with a bowler during the match. And now you have a super over, which is due to a tie. That opener cannot come back and play, right? Because that person has been substituted by a bowler during the game now, right? So that 11 has changed. So that person cannot come back and bat again. So that's the rule in terms of the playing 13. Allowed to field? Yeah, they can field. They can field. They can field.
So there was one query from the men's team owner. It was a valid query. In case if you are picking the last player and there is a common bid 20K, so 25K. So what we'll do is we'll allocate that player whoever has the maximum kitty. If it's the last player. So for example, आपका 16th player bid हो रहा है. Knights के पास 30,000 है और किसी के पास 25,000 है. दोनों ने 25 bid किया. So we'll allocate that player whoever has the maximum kitty. So when you are picking the final player, if the bid is tie, so for example, if there is a 25,000 with you, 30,000 with Knights, so whoever has the maximum kitty will allocate that player to that team. Only in the case of last player. Yeah. Any teams, anyone who has the maximum kitty get the player. So sir, क्या होता last time if you remember, I mean 6-7 hands together, then it becomes difficult for the person who is conducting auctions. I hope all the rules are clear. Can we start? So
the following teams have right to match available, which is basically a player that they can choose. From their previous squad, they can get at the price where the other teams have bid. So Bulls has a right to match, Gladiators has it, and Strikers and Warriors. So these 4 teams have right to match to a player that they want. The other 4 teams don't have it anymore. Okay? Any further questions? No? Let's start.
You have a question, Varun?
Varun.
Mic है हाँ, इस पे be careful. I also wanted to let you all know that we have made beautiful fridge magnets of the players. So once the player has been taken by a particular team, the magnets would be given and handed over to that particular team. You have a black board on your table. You can actually put these magnets on the black table, which has been kept on your table. Yes, everybody, any questions with the rules? Anything with any questions that you all have, anything which is not clear, you can please ask, or else we start with our auction. Yes? आ गया है EPL सीजन 4 बढ़ रही है धड़कनें और चढ़ रहा है क्रिकेट का बुखार।
एशियन गेम्स खेला ऐसे कि किया 100 को पार, क्रिकेट वर्ल्ड कप लगे जैसे हो इंडिया का त्योहार।
जहां एस्क्वायर की लेडीज है डांडिया खेलने के लिए तैयार, वहां सुबह है बेसब्री से ऑक्शन का इंतजार।
ओनर्स लगाएंगे खिलाड़ियों पे दाव, ओनर्स लगाएंगे खिलाड़ियों पे दाव, प्लेयर्स का देखेंगे हम मोल भाव।
तो चलो हो जाते हैं इस कार्निवल के लिए तैयार। लेट्स बिगिन द ऑक्शन डबल जोश के साथ मेरे यार। यस, so Anita, let's get started. The thing that we will follow is you will have the player on the screen. Anita will introduce the player. I'll add on, and then we move to the auction. Yes, everybody clear about it? We get started, and the first player on the screen is.
The first player on the screen is Miss Vaibhavi Vandekar. She's an all-rounder, so I think she's new.
Looks like she is
Yes,
new.
new.
And
Yeah.
we start with the base price of
20,000.
20K. Let's start with the base price of 20K. Okay, so I have 20K, 20K, 30K, 40K, 50K. 50K is where I have Panthers. 50K Panthers for Vaibhavi. 50K Panthers. 60K Warriors. 70K Challengers. 70K Challengers. 70K Challengers. 80K Panthers. 80K 1. 90K Challengers. 90K. 100K I have with me Strikers. 100K Strikers. 100K Strikers 1. 100K 2. 110, 120, 130. 130. 130K for a new player. Wow. 130K for challengers. 130K. 130K 1. 140, 150. 150K, 150K I have Strikers. 160K. 160K, remember after 200 we have 25 jump. 160K. 170K, 170K I have Warriors. 170K. 170K 1. 170K 2. 180, 180, 200. 200 I have with me Gladiators. 200. 200K. Now 25, okay? So 200K Gladiators. 200K 1. 225. 225 by Challengers. 225K. 225K 1. 225K 2. 250. 250 I have Warriors. 250 Warriors. 250 1. 252. 250 275. 275 I have again Gladiators. 275 300. 300 Challengers. 300K Challengers. 300K 1. 300K 2. 325K. 325K again I have Gladiators. 325K. 325K 1. 325K 2. 350K I have with me Challengers. सोच समझ के bid कीजिए. 350K I have Challengers. 350K 1. 350K. 375K. 375K where I have Gladiators again. 375K. 375K 1. 375. 400. 400K. 400K where I have Challengers. Challengers 400K. 425? No. Thinking. Okay. One more thing that I want, please raise your bat. If you do not raise your bat, then we'll not take it, okay? So we have 400K Challengers. Challengers 400K. 400K 1. 400. We are running short of time, so We have 140 players. Let's remind all of you. We cannot take so much time on each player. So we'll have to move quickly, okay? So we have 400K as of now. 400K 1, 400K 2, 400K 3. The player, Vaibhavi, goes to challengers.
Whoa, that was a good one. For the first player, that was a good bid.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So I have next player with me, who is Anita.
You know something? Last time, a player took 5 wickets on 5 consecutive balls. Which match it was?
ऐसा तो मैंने कुछ नहीं देखा था EPL में. I think I was there.
It was a practice match.
Okay, so it was a practice match. So fantastic. So we have next one on the screen is Anita Garg. She's a good bowler, aged 42, and then we have the bid for 20K. So now that we have Anita, let's bid for her 20K. Bulls 20K. Bulls 20K. 20K 1. 20K 2. 30K. Mavericks 30K. 30K 1. 30K 2. 40K Bulls. Bulls 40K. Anita, तुम्हारा रेट बढ़ता जा रहा है. 40K Bulls.
Unfortunately.
41. 40K 1. 40K 2. 40K 3. Sold to Bulls. Anita, sold to Bulls. Okay, let's have the next player. So, Chiku, thank you. He's coming and giving the players fridge magnets. Please accept it. And thank you so much, Chiku, for the same.
Okay, the next player on the screen is Disha Beriwal.
Already started with Knights, 20K. Disha Beriwal, 20K Knights.
20K.
20K 1. 30K. 30K Warriors. 40K Bulls. 40K Bulls. 40K Bulls 1. 40K Bulls 2. 40K Bulls 3. Sold to Bulls. Okay, we have 40K Disha Beriwal sold to Bulls. Moving on.
The next player on the screen is Amrita Biani. She's a batter. So let's start the bidding. The base price is 20,000. Mavericks.
Okay, Mavericks 20K for Amrita Biani. 30K Knights. 30K Knights. 40K Bulls. 40K Bulls. 50K Knights. 50K Knights. Amrita Biani 50K shows as a good batsman. 50K. 50K 1. 50K 2. 50K 3. Amrita sold to Knights.
Okay, the next player on the screen is Nitya Bansal. She's an all-rounder. Previous team was Knights, and the previous bidding amount was 1,70,000.
Okay, so we have 20K, 30K, 40K, 40K Panthers. 40K Panthers for Nitya. 40K 1. 40K 2. 50K Bulls. 50K Bulls. 50K, 60K Panthers. 60K Panthers. 60K 1. 60K 2. 60K 3. Sold to Panthers. Nitya Bansal sold to Panthers.
The next player is Shruti Kandikonda. She's an all-rounder. She's available for all the dates. She was previously with Gladiators, and her last bid was 2K.
Okay, Shruti, Tanya is already up with her bat. 20K Knights, 30K, 40K. 40K Strikers. 50K, 60K. 70K, 80K Bulls. 90K Panthers. 90K Panthers Shruti. 90K Panthers Shruti. 90K 1 lakh, 1 lakh 10. 110K Bulls. 110K, 120, 130 Panthers 130. 130K Panthers. 130K 140, 150 Mavericks 150, 160, 170 again. Panthers 170K. 2 lakhs. Gladiators 2 lakhs. 2 lakhs Gladiators. 200K. 225K, 250K Panthers. 250K Panthers. 275K, 300K Gladiators. Gladiators 300. This is getting intense. 300K for Shruti Gladiators. 300K 1. 325K Bulls. 325K Bulls. 325K 1. 325K 2. 350 Panthers. 350 Panthers. Raise your bat, then only I'll accept. 350K Panthers. 350K 1. 375K Gladiators. 375K Gladiators. 375K 1. 375K 2. 400K I have Warriors. 400K. 400K. Nobody wants to let go of this. 400K Shruti. 400K 1 Gladiator. Strikers. Warriors. 400K 1. 400K 2. 400K 3. Sold to Warriors. Okay, so let me tell you that Shruti was a part of Team Gladiators last time, and you have a right to match in this case. So would you be interested? No. So you're letting go that off, and this right to match is gone for Gladiator. It still stays. Okay, it still stays. You don't want to match. Okay. Okay. Just ensure that the right to match is something that the owners have to take care, and you have to let us know, because at this point we'll not be able to gauge, at this time. So please ensure that you use this right to match and let us know. Okay? Okay. Let's move on to the next player.
The next player is Khushbu Bhutra. She is an all-rounder. She's a newbie. We will bid accordingly. Khushbu Bhutra.
Okay, Khushbu Bhutra. Oh, okay, I have Warriors. Warriors 20K. 20K for Warriors. 20K 1. 20K 2. 20K 3. Okay, sold to Warriors. Khushbu Bhutra. Next.
The next player on the screen is Miss Aarti Jain. She's an all-rounder. She's available for all the dates. She was previously with Team Strikers, and the last bidding amount was 70,000.
Okay, let's get started. Aarti Jain. Mavericks 20K. Mavericks 20K. 20K Mavericks for Aarti Jain. 20K 1. 30K Knights. 30K Knights. 30K. 40K Panthers. 40K Panthers. Panthers. 50K Knights. 50K Knights. 50K 1. 60K Panthers again. 60K. 70K Knights again. 70K Knights. 70K 1. 70K 2. 80K Panthers. 90K Knights. Aarti in demand. 90K Knights. 90K 1. 90K 2. 90K 3. Sold to Knights. Next one. Aarti sold to Knights. Okay. Not exercising? Okay, done. Next one. We'll have to move quickly because we have 140 participants.
So the next player is Miss Kavita Bhimrajka. She's the owner herself. She was previously with Team Strikers. The previous amount was 20,000. She is a batsman and a very good player.
Okay. Team जाने नहीं देंगे. 20K, 30K nights for Kavita. 40K strikers. Strikers ही रखेंगे. 40K, 50K challengers. 50K, 60K we have strikers. 60K 1, 60K 2, 60K 3. Sold. Kavita sold to strikers. Team owner remains in the team. Okay, let's go into the next one.
The next one is Miss Aditi Maheshwari. She's a bowler. She's available for all the dates. I think she's a newbie.
20, 30, 40. Okay, 20, 30,
Yo,
40. 40 is 50. They've already started bidding 50K for challengers. 60K for knights. 70K Panthers. 70K Panthers. Panthers 70K. 80K Knights. Aditi Maheshwari 80K Knights. 80K for Aditi. 80K. 90K Panthers again. Panthers 90K. 90K 1. 100K Knights. Nobody wants to leave off. 100K. 100K Knights. 100K 1. 100K, 110 strikers, 110K strikers, 110, 120 knights, 120 knights, 121, 130 strikers, 130 strikers, 131, 132, 140, 150, 150 is Mavericks, 150 Mavericks for Aditi, 150, 150K. 150K 1, 150K 2, 160K again strikers, 160K strikers, 160K 1, 160K 2, 170K warriors, 170K warriors, 170K 1, 170K, 180K, 180K, we have strikers again, 180K. 180K strikers 1, 180K strikers 2, 180K strikers 3. Sold to strikers. Aditi Maheshwari sold to strikers. Next player.
Next player on the screen is Miss Kajal Bhagia. She is a batsman. She's available for all the dates. She was previously with Team Bulls. And the last bid was 100K.
Okay. Kajal Bhagia, 20K. 20K Mavericks. Mavericks 20K. 20K 1, 20K 2, 30K, 40K. 40K I have Team Warriors, 40K. 40K Team Warriors, 40K 1, 40K 2, 40K 3. Kajal Bhagia sold to Team Warriors. Moving on to the next.
The next player on the screen is Miss Bubbly Singh. She's an all-rounder. '15th and 16th, not sure.
Okay, she's available all days. Let's go for the bid 20K. Bubbly Singh, 20K. 20K. Anybody who wants to do the auction? 20K? Or else we move to the pool and then come back to them. Is that okay? Okay.
Okay.
So Bubbly Singh, we can move to the common pool. Anirudh? We'll move to the common pool. Bubbly Singh. Yeah. Please move it to the common pool. Next player on the screen.
Next player on the screen is again a owner, Miss Kamini
Oh.
Srivastav. She's available for all the dates. She was previously with Team Mavericks, and the previous bid amount was 50,000.
Mavericks 20K, 30K nights. 30K, 40K, 50K, 60K. Panther 60K, 70K, 80K, 90K. 90K I have strikers. 90K, 90K 1, 90K 2, 100K, छोड़ने नहीं देंगे team. 100K. So 100K we have Panthers, जाने नहीं देंगे. 100K Panthers. 100K 1, 100K 2, 100K 3. Kamini sold to Panthers. Oh. Let's move. Next one.
The next one, the next player on the screen is Miss Krishna Patel. She's a batsman. She's available for all the dates. The base price is 20,000.
20K gladiators. 30K, 40K. 40K knights. 40K knights. 40K knights. There are some players who emerge as dark horses. She is a new player. 40K knights. 40K, 50K mavericks. 50K mavericks. 50K 1. 50K 2. 60K panthers. Panthers 60K. 60K 1. 60K 2. 60K 3. Sold to Panthers. Krishna Patel sold to Panthers. 60K. Next one.
The next player on the screen is Miss Vinayaka Agarwal. She's an all-rounder. She is a batsman too. She's available for all dates.
Gladiators 20, 30 Mavericks already. 30 Mavericks for Vinayaka. 30K Mavericks. 40K Challengers. 40K Challengers. 40K Challengers. Remember, we need a good mix of bowlers, fielders and batsmen. 50K? 50K, right? 50K 1, 50K 2, 60K, 70K, 80K. 80K is where I have strikers. 80K. 80K 1, 90K. Mavericks 90K. 90K 1, 90K 2. 100K gladiators, 110K mavericks, 110K mavericks, 110K 1, 110K 2, 120K gladiators, 120K gladiator, 130 mavericks again, 130K mavericks, 130K 1, 130K, 140K gladiators, 140K gladiators. Gladiators 140K 1, 140K 150K. This looks like a bidding war. 150K mavericks. 150K 1, 150K 2, 175K. 150. Sorry, 160. 160. 160K. 160K gladiators. 170K. 170K, 170 again Mavericks, 170K 1, 170K 2, 180K Gladiators, some discussion going on, 180K Gladiators, 180K Gladiators 1, 180K Gladiators 2, 180K Gladiators 3, sold to Gladiators, Vinayaka Agarwal sold to Gladiators.
The next player on the screen is Miss Roma Sharma. She's an all-rounder. She's available for all the dates. I think she's a new player.
We have Roma Sharma 10, 20, 30. 30K nights. 30K nights. 40K we have warriors. 40K warriors, Roma. 40K warriors. 40K 1. 40K 2, 50K strikers, 50K strikers, 50K 1, 50K to 60K. 60K, we have warriors again. 60K. 60K 1. 70K strikers. Warriors और strikers के बीच में 60K, right? 70. 70K. 70K, we have strikers. 70K 1. 70K to 80K. 80K again, warriors. 80K 1 for Roma. 90K. 90K again, strikers. 90K 1. 90K 2. 100K with warriors. 100K warriors. 100K 1. 110 strikers. 110 strikers. 110K 1. 110K 2. 110K 3. Roma sold to strikers. Next one.
The next player on the screen is Miss Dhruvi Jani. She's an all-rounder. She is available for all the dates.
2 lakhs already. Okay. So
and she was previously with Team Strikers.
200, 225. 225 to 50 Bulls. 275 Panthers. 300K Gladiators. 300K Gladiators. 325 Bulls again for Dhruvi. 325K Bulls. 325K Bulls. 325 1. 325 2. 350 Panthers. 350 Panthers. 350K 1. 375 Bulls. 375 Bulls for Dhruvi. 375 1. 375 2. 375 3. Sold to Bulls. Dhruvi sold to Bulls. Next player, we'll move fast because we have a lot of players. Let's move to the next one quickly.
The next player on the screen is Miss Megha Damani. She's a bowler. She's available for all the dates.
Megha Damani.
I think she's a new player. Let's start the bidding.
Megha Damani, 20K Knights, 30K Mavericks. 30K Mavericks. 40K Challengers, 50K Knights. 50K Knights. 50K Knights for Megha Damani. 50K 1. 50K 2. 50K 3. Sold to Knights. Megha sold to Knights. Next player.
The next player on the screen is Miss Megha Lakhotia. She is an all-rounder. And I think she's a new player.
Looks like, but
Yeah.
I don't think so. Lakhotias will always be there. She's not a new player. She's already there.
Challengers,
Previous
challengers.
amount,
She
yes.
was with
Megha
challenge.
Lakhotia. Auction, 20K for Megha Lakhotia. Anybody? For Megha Lakhotia. 20K.
Yeah, she
20K,
was
30K.
challengers.
30K strikers. 30K strikers. 30K 1. 30K 2. 30K 3. Sold to strikers. Megha Lakhotia sold to strikers. Next.
The next player on the screen is Miss Ritu Pilani. She's a batsman.
Ritu
Her
Pilani.
dates are, and she was previously with Team Challengers. Previous amount was 30,000. Miss Ritu Pilani.
Miss Ritu Pilani, 20K. Let's start the bid for Ritu Pilani. 20K base price. 20K. We move her to the pool. Yes. Let's move Ritu to the pool. We'll come back to her again. Till then, we move on to the next player.
The next player is Miss Alpika Singh. She's a batsman. She's available for all the dates.
20K, 1 lakh. Okay. Knights is already starting with 1 lakh for Alpika. 100K. 100K Knights. 110K Bulls. 110K, 120 Mavericks. 120, 130 Knights. 130 knights, 140 challengers. 140 challengers, 150 knights again, 150 knights, 151, 160, 170, 180, 180K. If you're raising the bat, I assume that you've raised 180K, 190K challengers, 200K gladiators, 200K gladiators, Alpica 200K, 200K 1, 200K 2, 225 challengers, 225 challengers, 225 challengers 1, 225 challengers 2, challengers 250 again gladiators, 250K for Alpica. She's a new player, 250K. 250K 1, 250K 2, 275K challengers again, 275K challengers, 275K 1, 275K 2, 300 gladiators, 300K gladiators, 300K 1, 300K 2, 300K 3. Alpica sold to gladiators. I can hear yes. Okay, gladiators, Alpica sold. Next one, next participant please.
The next participant on the screen is Miss Shivani Agarwal. She's an all-rounder. She's available for all the dates.
20K. Oh, Shivani is the owner. Okay. Sorry, she wasn't here, so we missed on it, I think.
Shivani is the owner.
Yes, so Shivani is the owner. 20K. 20K. 20K challengers. Oh, you raised. Okay, 30K challengers. 30K challengers. 30K challengers 1. 30K. 40K. Ved, you've raised, right? Right? 40.
She was last year she was available for all the dates. She was with Team Panthers last year. And the previous bid amount was 1,40,000.
30K with Mavericks, 40K. 40K with Knights. Priyanka Gandhi, 40K Knights. 50K, 60K, 60K challengers. 60K, 70K Mavericks. Mavericks, 70, 80K challengers. 90K Panthers. Panthers, 100K with challengers. Challengers, 100K. 100K challengers. Nobody wants to leave off. 100K challengers. 110 Mavericks. 110 Mavericks. 110 for Mavericks. 110 1. 110 2. 120 Panthers. 120 Panthers. 120 Panthers 1. 120 Panthers 2. 120 Panthers sold. Sold. Priyanka sold to Panthers. Next one. Next player.
The next player on the screen is Miss Prajakta Malkamte. She's an all-rounder. She's available for all the dates. And she was previously with challengers. And the bid amount was 20,000. Miss Prajakta.
Miss Prajakta, 20K base amount. Let's get started quickly. Let's keep time as a thing and move on. Mavericks 20K, Prajakta 20K, 20K, 30K Knights, 30K Knights, 30K 1, 30K 2, 40K Strikers, 40K Strikers, 40K 1, 40K 2, 40K 3. Prajakta sold to Strikers. Next player please.
The next player on the screen is Miss Namrata Lakhotia. She's a bowler.
Okay.
She's available for all the dates. And she was previously with Team Panthers. And the last bid amount was 70,000. Miss Namrata Lakhotia.
We have a lot of Lakhotia sisters here. I'm sure you would be knowing all of them. Namrata, Lakhotia. Let's get started with the auction. 20K bulls, 30K challengers, 30K challengers, 30K 1, 30K 2, 30K 3. Namrata sold for 30K challengers. Okay, moving on to the next one.
The next player is Miss Preet Jakar, who is also an owner with us. And
Tanya is already
she's
shaking her
available
bat.
for all the dates. She's a batsman.
I have 20K
She's available.
Knights. She is also a owner, 20K. 30K I have Panthers. 30K for Preet. 30K, 40K for Knights. 50K challengers. 50, 60. Okay. 60K by challengers, Preet. 60K. 60K 1. 60K, 70K. I team wale. 70K gladiators. 70K gladiators. 70K for Preet. 70K 1. 70K 2. 70K 3. So Preet sold to gladiators. Team owner remains in the team. Okay, moving on. 70K for Preet. Gladiators. Next.
The next player is Miss Shweta Vora. She's a bowler. She's available for all the dates. She was previously with Team Panthers. And the bid amount was 70,000.
Shweta Vora 10, 20. Bulls 20K. Bulls 20K. 20K Bulls. 30K. 30K Panthers. 30K Panthers. 30K Panthers 1. 40K challengers. 40K challengers. 40K 1. 50K. 50K Panthers. 50K Panthers. 50K Panthers 1. 50K Panthers 2. 50K 3. Panthers sold to Shweta sold to Panthers 50K. Next one.
The next player is Miss Achal Bhandari. She is an all-rounder. She's available for all the dates. She was previously with Team Challengers, and the last bid amount was 2,75,000.
As you can already see, there are a lot of people with their bats raised. Achal was also MVP 8, batting number 6. She had some 69 runs in 8 innings. Yeah, so she was one of the most valued player as well. Let's get started with the auction. I have 20K with Mavericks for Achal, 30K. 1 lakh already with Mavericks, 1 lakh 10, 1 lakh 20 Bulls, 1 lakh 30, 1 lakh 40, 1 lakh 50, 200, somebody said 200? 200 is Panthers, right? Okay, Panthers, 225 Knights, 250, 275, 300. Knights, 300, 325, I have 350 Panthers. 375, I have Warriors. 375 Warriors. कोई छोड़ना नहीं चाह रहा. 375K Warriors. 375K Warriors. 375 1. 375 2. 400 Panthers. 400K, 425K. 425K Warriors again. 425K Warriors. 425 1. 425 2. 450 Panthers. 450 Panthers. 451, 452, 475, again I have with me Warriors, 475K Warriors, 475K 1, 475K 2, 475K, 500K, Panthers, 500K, Panthers again. She did. 500, ye chota wala bat. 500K, okay. I take 500K Panthers as of now. 500K 1, 500K 2, 525K warriors. This is getting intense. 525K, again I have warriors. 525K 1, 525K 2, 525K 3. Sold to warriors. Achal Bandari sold to warriors 525K. 525K. अपना kitty देख के खरीदना भाई. Okay. Let's moving on to the next player.
The next player is Miss Parinita Gohil. She is available for all the dates. She was previously with Team Panthers, and her last bid price was 1,10,000.
Okay, so 10, 20, 30. 30 is Mavericks. 30, 40 is Challengers. 50 is Gladiators. 60, 70. 70 is Mavericks. 80, 1 lakh?
1 lakh.
Gladiators, 1 lakh. Parinita, 1,10,000. 110K. 110 strikers. 110 strikers. 110, 120, 130. 130. 130 Mavericks. We have 130 Mavericks for Pariniti. 130K 1. 140K Challengers. 150. 160. Panthers 160. 170 Mavericks. 170 Mavericks. 171. 180 Challengers. 180 Challengers. 180 Challengers 1. 200K Panthers. 200K Panthers. 200K 1. 200K 2. 225. 225K Challengers. 225K Challengers 1. 250. 250 is Panthers again. 250K 1. 250K 2. 275. 275 Challengers. 275 Challengers. Already gone up last time, since last time. 275K Challengers. 275K 1. 275K 300K. 300K Panthers. 300K 1. 300K 2. 300K 3. Pariniti sold to Panthers 300. 300K. Next player, please.
The next player is Miss Prerna Guseria. We need to make it little fast so you can see the statistics and take the decision accordingly.
Prerna Gauri Saria. 20K base price. Let's get moving quickly. 20K. 20K Challengers. 20K 1. 20K 2. 20K 3. Sold to Challengers. Prerna sold to Challengers. Next.
The next player is Miss Tanisha Bhandari.
Miss Tanisha Bhandari, 20K. These are all new players look like. 20K, 30K, 30K I have Warriors. 30K 1. 40K Bulls. 40K Bulls. Tanya, are you raising the bat? 40K, 50K. Yes, please. She's 13 years. Okay. Okay. Seems to be a young player, looks like. Okay, so I had 50K, 50K Knights. 50K is Bulls. Okay, 50K was Bulls. 60K I have Warriors. 70K, 80K, 90K. 90K I have what? 100K Bulls. 110, 120. 120K. 120K I have Knights. 130 Bulls, 140, 150. Mavericks, 150, 160. 160, 170, 200. 225, 250. Bulls I have 250, 275 and 300. So Warriors I have 300, 325. Gladiators 350. This is wow. 375K. 400. 400K. 400K for Warriors. 400K 1. 425 Bulls again. 450. 450 Warriors. 450 1. 475. 500. This is wow. 500K. I have again warriors. 500K, 1. 500K, 2. 500K, 3. Sold. Sold to warriors. 500K, Tanisha Bandari. Next.
The next player is Miss Pradnya Sonavne.
We have Pradnya Sonavne. Most of you all know Pradnya Sonavne for her dietitian, as a dietitian. Yes, let's go quickly. 20K. Bid starts with 20K quickly. 20K strikers. 20K 1. 20K 2. 20K 3. Pradnya sold to strikers. Next.
The next player is Miss Kalyani Kandikonda. She's a bowler.
Kalyani Kandikonda, bowler, 20K, bid starts quickly. Let's understand the sense of timing. We have men's auction again, so let's move quickly. Kalyani, next. Anybody? Anybody for Kalyani? We move to the pool. Kalyani, anybody?
Next.
We'll move her to the pool. Okay? Kalyani, move to the pool. Next, please.
Miss Sonia Agarwal. She's a bowler. She's available for all the dates.
I'll give some statistics. Sonia is MVP 7 last time. Good bowler. Mavericks has already started with 20K, 30K, 40K. 40K, 50K challengers. 50K, 60, 70, 1 lakh. Okay. 1 lakh is where we have strikers. 1 lakh strikers. 1 lakh strikers. Bowling ranked as number 2 last time. She was bowler number 2. 1 lakh, right? 1 lakh with strikers. 1 lakh, 110. 110 Mavericks. Raise the bat, please. 110 Mavericks. Kindly raise the bat. 110. 120. 120 strikers. 120 strikers. 120K 1. 120, 130. 130K Mavericks. 140K strikers. 140K 1. 140K 2. 140K 3. Sold to strikers. Sonia 140K sold to strikers. She is actually a steal. Let's go for the next player.
The next player is Ms. Rutu Gara. She's a batsman.
Rutu Gada, 20K. Already we have gladiators, 20K, Rutu Gada. 20K 1. 20K 2. Looks like she's a new player. 20K 3. Sold to gladiators. Rutu sold to gladiators. Next.
The next player on the screen is Miss Pankuri Jain.
Okay, we
She's
have
an all-rounder.
20K already with warriors. 20K, 30K bulls, 30, 40K challengers, 50K warriors, 50K Pankuri warriors, 50K 1, 60K bulls, 70K gladiators, 70K gladiators, 70K 1, 80K bulls, 80K bulls, 80K bulls, 80K bulls 1 for Pankuri, 80K 2, 90K gladiators, 90K for gladiators Pankuri, 100K bulls, 100K bulls, 100K bulls 1, 100K 2 bulls, 3 sold to bulls, Pankuri sold to bulls. Let's go to the next player. Pankuri sold to bulls for 1 lakh.
The next player is Miss Pinky Shah. She's an all-rounder.
Okay, Pinky Shah. Anybody for Pinky Shah? 20K. Base price 20K. Pinky Shah. Anybody? Panthers 20K. Panthers 20K 1. 20K 2. 20K 3. Pinky Shah sold to 20K Panthers. Okay, next.
Next is Miss Reena Srivastav. She's a batsman.
Reena Srivastav, batsman, 20K. 20K for Reena. Anybody starting for the auction? 20K. 20K Mavericks, 30K Bulls. 30K, 40K Mavericks for Reena. 40K. 40K Mavericks. 40K 1. 40K 2. 40K 3. Reena goes to Mavericks. Okay, let's move on next. 40K to Mavericks. Reena.
The next player is Miss Nilika Todi. She's an all-rounder.
Already Dev is up. Okay, 20K for Nilika from Warriors. 20K. 20K for Nilika. Warriors. 30K Gladiators. 30K Gladiators. 30K Gladiators 1. 30K Gladiators 2. 30K Gladiators 3. Nilika sold to Gladiators for 30K. She's a good buy at this price.
The next player on the screen is Miss Priyanka Mundra, who's an all-rounder. She's available for all the dates. Miss Priyanka Mundra.
20K Mavericks. Mavericks 20K Priyanka Mundra. 20K 1. 20K 2. 20K 3. Priyanka sold to Mavericks 20K. Next.
The next player is Smita Singhal. She's an all-rounder.
Smita Singhal, 20K, an all-rounder. Let's start with the bid, 20K. Anybody for Priyanka? We move her, okay, 20K, 30K Mavericks. 30K Mavericks, 30K 1. 40K Challengers again. 40K for Smita, 40K 1, Challengers, 40K 2, 40K 3. Priyanka sold to Challengers,
Smita.
40K.
Smita Singhal.
Smita Singhal sold to Challengers, 40K. Next one.
The next one is Miss Pragati Maheshwari. She is a batsman.
Pragati Maheshwari sold to Mavericks. Bhavani Srivastav sold to Mavericks, 70K. She's a good buy again. Next.
So the next is Miss Via Shah. She's an all-rounder.
Okay, Via Shah. 18 years, so quite young looks like. 20K, 30K. 30K with Warriors. 30, 40K Bulls. 40, 50K Warriors. 50K Warriors. Via Shah. 60K Panthers. Panthers 60K. 60K Panthers. 60K Panthers 1. 60K Panthers 70K, 80K. Mavericks 80K. 80K Mavericks for Via. 90. Gladiators 90K. Gladiators 90K 1. Gladiators 90K 2. 100K Panthers. Panthers 100K. Panthers 100K 1, 100K 2, 110, I have Gladiators, 110K Gladiators, 110K 1, 110K, 120 Panthers, 130 Gladiators, 130K Gladiators, Gladiators 130K, 130K 1, 140 again Panthers और Gladiators के बीच में war. So 140K Panthers, 150 is Gladiators, 150K again Gladiators, 150K 1, 150K 2, 150K 3. Sold to Gladiators, Via Shah, sold to Gladiators at 150K. Let's move on to the next player, please.
The next player is Miss Ritu Mohta. She's an all-rounder.
20K Mavericks, 30K, 40K, Knights 40K, 50K, 60K, 70K. 2.5, okay. 2.5 Gladiators for Ritu. 2.5 for Ritu, 250 for challengers, 250, 275 for challengers. Challengers 275. 300K knights, Tanya dheere se, 300K knights. 325 challengers, 325K challengers for Ritu. 325K 1. 350 Mavericks, 350K Mavericks. 350K 1. 350, 375K challengers. Challengers 375K. Challengers 375K 1. 375K 2. 400K Mavericks. 400K Mavericks. 400K 1. 400K 2. 400K 3 goes to 20K strikers 2. 20K strikers 3. Closed. Sudarshana sold to strikers. Next one.
Next is Miss Shaili Shirude. She is an all-rounder. Shaili Shirude.
Okay. Saili has been MVP, number 11, batsman number 8, bowling number 8. So a complete package. You start with 2 lakhs. Saili 2 lakh 20, 2 lakh 75. Knights 2 lakh 75. Sorry, 3. Bulls is 325. 325 Mavericks. For Saili, 325 Mavericks. 350 I have strikers. 350 strikers. 350K Saili strikers. 350K 1. 325, 450K I have strikers again. 450K. 450K strikers. 450K 1. 475K Mavericks. 475K Mavericks for Saili. 475K 1. 475K 2. 475K 3. Saili sold to Mavericks. Saili sold to Mavericks for 475K. Next player.
The next player is Miss Shrutisha. She's an all-rounder. Miss Shrutisha.
Miss Shruti Shah, 20K base prize. Let's get started. Anybody for Shruti Shah? New player? Looks like a new player. Anybody? Okay. Yes. 20K. 20K 1. 20K 2. 20K 3. Shruti sold to Gladiators 20K. Looks like a good buy. Very cheap price. We need a mix of all players. Moving to the next player, please.
The next player on the screen is Miss Harmeet Bindra. She's a bowler. Miss Harmeet Bindra.
Miss Harmeet Bindra, let's get the auction done. 20K base price. Again, looks like a, no, she's not a new player, right? She's been there.
Yeah, she's played.
Yes.
She's played last.
20K.
Yeah,
Last year she was with Warriors. Okay. 20K. Anybody for Harmeet Bindra? 20K. 20K. Or else we move to the pool. Bulls 20K for Harmeet. 20K Bulls 1. 20K 2. 20K 3. Harmeet sold to Bulls for 20K. We need a good mix, so just ensure what you're buying. Let's go to the next player, please.
The next player on the screen is Miss Twisha Jain. She's a batsman. Miss Twisha Jain.
We already have 20K from 30K from Knights. 30K from Knights. For Twisha, 30K Knights. 30K, 40K, 50K Bulls. 60K Knights. 60K Knights. 60K 1. 70K Bulls. 80K again from Knights. 90K from Bulls. 90K for Twisha. 90K 1 lakh. 1 lakh Mavericks. 110 Knights. 110, 120, 120 Mavericks. 120 Mavericks. 130 Knights. 130 Knights. 130 Knights. 130 knights to 130 knights sold to knights. Twisha Jain at 130k sold to knights. Next.
The next player on the screen is Miss Grace Kapoor. She's a batsman.
20k already for Grace Kapoor, 20k from Warriors, 30k from Mavericks, 30k Mavericks, 30k Mavericks 1, 30k Mavericks 2, 40k from Warriors again, 40k 1 Warriors, 40k 2, 50k Panthers, 50k Panthers, 50k Panthers. For Grace, 50k 1, 60k Mavericks, 60k Mavericks. Mavericks 60k 1, 60k 2, 70k Panthers again, 70k Panthers for Grace, 70k 1, 70k 2, 70k 3. Grace sold to Panthers for 70k.
The next player on the screen is...
Anita, just wait. Okay, so we'll take a quick 2 minutes break, a bio break. Please come quickly. Till then, we'll just have the score sheet also ready, the points sheet. So please be quick. We have just a 2 minutes bio break, yeah? Thank you.
मेरा बंद करो हुआ
Hello. Bald. My sheet was there, no? This one only. Niche. Let's get started again. Please settle down, everybody. Kindly settle down quickly. Quickly settle down and let's get started with the next player. I hope you all had a look at your table of allocation of players.
The next player on the screen is...
I hope you all have settled down, had water. Be comfortable and let's get started with the next player.
You can keep the papers now. Okay, the next player on the screen is Miss Nidhi Kukreja. She's a batsman. Miss Nidhi Kukreja.
Let's get started. Our next player, Nidhi Kukreja. 20K. I have 30K knights. 30K knights. 30K knights 1. 30K knights 2. 40K challengers. 40K challengers. 40K challengers 1. 40K challengers 2. 40K challengers 3. Nidhi Kukreja sold to challengers 40K. Next player.
The next player is Miss Suman Goyal. She's a bowler. Miss Suman Goyal.
20K base price. 20K base price for Suman Goyal. Anybody? 20K, we have warriors. 20K 1. 20K 2. 20K 3. Sold to Suman Goyal. Sold to warriors. 20K. Next one.
The next player is Miss Ayushi Jain. She's a batsman, age 19 years.
A young player again, Ayushi Jain, 20K Mavericks, 30K Knights. 30K Knights. 30K Knights 1. 40K Mavericks. 50K Knights. Ayushi Jain, 50K. 50K 1. 50K 2. 50K 3. Sold to Knights. Ayushi Jain sold for 50K to Knights.
The next player is Miss Sakshi Pagarani. She is an all-rounder.
Sakshi Pagrani, an all-rounder. 20K Bulls. 20K Bulls. 30K Knights for Sakshi. 30K Knights. 50K Mavericks. 60K Warriors. 60K Warriors. Sakshi. 60K 1. 70K. 80K Mavericks. 80K Mavericks. 80K Mavericks. 90K Knights. 90K Knights. 90K 1. 100. You're raising your band. 110. 110 Warriors. 110 1. 2. 120. 130. No. 120. 120 Panthers. 120K Panthers 1, 120K Panthers 2, 120K Panthers 3, sold. Sakshi Pagrani sold to Panthers, 120K.
The next player on the screen is Miss Savita Malkamte. She's an all-rounder. Miss Savita Malkamte.
Miss Savita, 20K base price. Anybody for Miss Savita? We move. Anybody? 20K strikers. 20K strikers 1. 20K strikers 2. 20K 3. Savita sold to strikers 20K. Next.
The next player is Miss Mona Gupta. She's an all-rounder. She was previously with Bulls.
Batting lineup, number 15 for Mona Gupta. Last year's statistics, 20K, I have Warriors. 20K Mona Gupta, 20K, 30K strikers, 30, 40K, 2 lakhs Gladiator, 200K, 225K, 250K Knights, 250K Knights Mona Gupta, 250K Knights 1, 275K, 300K Knights, 300K Knights, 300K 1, 300K, 325 Panthers, 325, 350 Knights, 350, 375 Challengers, 375 Challengers, 400K, again I have Knights, 400K Knights, 400K Knights. Last year's bid, 400K Knights I have, 400K 1, 425K Challengers again, 425K Challengers, 425K Challengers 1, 425K 2, 425K 3. Mona Gupta sold to Challengers. Okay, you have RTM, Bulls has right to match, which they want to exercise. Okay, so they are exercising the right to match Bulls, last year's bid. So so this gets closed at 425. So Bulls closes Mona Gupta at 425K. Okay. Moving on to the next player.
The next player is Miss Shifali Shirke. She's an all-rounder, and as we all know, she's a fitness enthusiast.
20K. 20K Gladiators for Shifali, 30K by 40K Challengers, 40K Challengers. 50K Warriors, 60K Mavericks, 60K Mavericks, 60K, 70K Warriors again, 70K Warriors, 70K 1, 80K, 90K, 100K, 100K Shifali, 100K Knights, 100K 1, 100K 2, 100K 3. Shifali sold 2 Knights for 100K. Let's move on. Next player.
The next player is Miss Ditya Chauhan. She's a batsman. Miss Ditya Chauhan.
20K Warriors.
She's 18 years old.
Ditya. 30K, 40K. 40K Bulls for Ditya. 40K Bulls Ditya. 40K 1. 50K Mavericks. 50K Mavericks. 50K 1. 50K 2. That's what the date shows. Let me just confirm.
Yeah, she's only available for 17th.
Just a second. Anirudh, can you please confirm for Ditya? Just give us 2 minutes. I think they're just confirming with the dates. Did anybody had a word with her? No, right? She's available only on the 17th. So last bid, where did it? Again, we do it again. Okay, she's available. Kindly note, she's available only on the 17th. We'll bid again. 20K for Ditya. Anybody for Ditya for 20? Gladiators, 20K. Okay, just take care of the dates and probably you all would have coordinated with the players. So just ensure that. As of now, 20K, Ditya sold to Gladiators. 20K 1, 20K 2, 20K 3. Ditya sold for 20K to Gladiators. Next.
The next player is Miss Neha Bhandari. She's an all-rounder. Miss Neha Bhandari.
20K from Knights. 20K Knights for Neha Bhandari. 20K Knights. 20K 1. 20K 2. 20K 3. Neha sold to Knights for 20K. Next player, please.
Next player is Miss Ritika Delia. She's an all-rounder. Miss Ritika Delia. She's available for all the dates.
Ritika already with 10, 20, 20, 30, 40. 40 is Mavericks. 50 Knights. 50 Knights Ritika. 50K Knights. 50K 1. 50K 2. 60K Mavericks. Mavericks 60K for Ritika. 60K 1. 60K 2. 60K 3. Ritika sold to Mavericks for 60K. Next.
The next player is Miss Adya Agarwal. She's a batsman. Miss Adya Agarwal. She was in Warriors last year.
Adya, 20K. Last year with Warriors. Anybody for 20K?
The last year bid amount was 50,000.
Adya Agarwal. No. So we move her to the pool. Yes? You're taking. Okay. So Warriors 20K 1. Warriors 20K 1. 20K 2. 20K 3. Adya sold to Warriors for 20K. Next player.
The next player is Miss Ruchika Goenka. She is an all-rounder and she's available for all the dates.
20K Warriors
Miss
already.
Ruchika Goenka.
Miss Ruchika, 20K Warriors. 30K Bulls. 30K Bulls. 30K Bulls for Ruchika. 30K 1. 30K 2. 30K 3. Ruchika sold to Bulls. 30K. Next one.
The next player is Dr. Shifali Shah. She's a batsman. She was last year with Team Panthers.
Okay, again, Shifali has been ranked at batsman number 11 last year as per her statistics. We already have Team Warriors 20K. 20K Team Warriors for Shifali Shah, Dr. Shifali Shah. 30K Mavericks. 30K, 40K Warriors. 50K Panthers. 60K Mavericks. 60K Mavericks. 70K Warriors. 70, 80K Panthers. 90 again Mavericks. 1 lakh. 100K I have Warriors for Dr. Shifali Shah. 100K. 110 Mavericks. 110 Mavericks. 110K Mavericks. 110K. 120 Challengers. Challengers 120 for 130 again Mavericks. 130 Mavericks. 140 Challengers. 140 Challengers. 150 Gladiators. 150K Dr. Shifali Shah. 150K Gladiators 1. 160 Challengers. 160 Challengers. 160K Challengers 1. 170K again Gladiators. 170K Gladiators. 170K Gladiators. It's getting intense again. 170K Dr. Shifali Shah Gladiators. 170K 1. 170K 180K Mavericks. 180K Mavericks. 180K Mavericks. 190K Challengers. 190K Challengers. 200K Mavericks. 200K Mavericks. 200K Mavericks. 200K 1. 200K. 225K Challengers. 225K. 225K Challengers 1. 225K Challengers 2. 225K Challengers 3. Sold to Challengers Shifali Shah 225K.
The next player on the screen is Miss Mansi Zaveri.
Oh,
She's there, with us. She's an all-rounder.
Mansi was rated as batsman number 13. 20, 30 वो घुमाए जा रहे हैं. 30K Warriors. For how much? 1 lakh. 1 lakh is Mavericks. 1 lakh 10. 120. 120K. 130K. 120K. 130K. 140K. Mansi. 140K. 150 Panthers. 160 Mavericks again. 160. 170. 180. Nobody's. 200. 200K Panthers. 225K Mavericks. 225K. 250K Panthers again. 275K Strikers. 275K. 300K Mavericks. 300K Mavericks. Mansi. 325K Bulls. 325K Bulls. 350K Panthers again. This is a bidding war. 375K Panthers. 375K, 350K Panthers. Okay, 350K Panthers 1. 375. 375. 375. 375K Strikers. 375K Strikers. 375K 1. 375K. 400K Panthers. 400K Panthers. Mansi is thinking. 400K Panthers. 400K 1. 400K. 425 again Strikers. 425K Strikers. 425K Strikers. Strikers 425. 425 1. 425. 425. You there, right? 450K again Panthers. Panthers 450K. अपनी kitty देख लो. 450K. Mansi is jittery. 450K. 450K Panthers. 450K 1. 450K 2. 475K. I have 475K Strikers. 475K Strikers. 475K 1. 475K 2. 475K 3. Mansi goes to Strikers 475K. Rajan is actually thinking, right? Okay, moving on to the next player, please.
The next player on the screen is Miss Anu Agarwal. She's a bowler, Miss Anu Agarwal.
A bowler, Anu Agarwal, 20K. Anybody for Anu Agarwal, 20K?
She's available for all the dates.
Anybody, or we move to the next player?
Okay. The next.
Anybody? Okay, moving this to the kitty. Next player.
The next player on the screen is.
Kindly settle down, please. Everybody, please settle down. Please settle, and we move. Okay.
The next player on the screen is Miss Sakshi Bayani. She was previously with Strikers. The last bidding amount was 1,50,000.
Anybody for Sakshi Bayani? 20K Mavericks, 30K Knights, 40K Mavericks, 50K Knights, 50K Knights, 60K Mavericks, 70K Knights, 70K Knights for Sakshi, 70K, 70K, 80K Strikers, 80K Strikers, 80K 1, 80K, 90K, 100K, Challengers 100K, 100K Challengers, 100K Challengers 1, 110 Panthers, 110 Panthers 1, 110 Panthers 2, 110 Panthers closed. Sakshi Bayani sold to Panthers 110K. Next.
The next player on the screen is Miss Ruchi Mohta. She's there with us.
Ruchi was a part of Strikers.
Strikers, yes.
1 lakh already. Mavericks has already had 1, 10, 2. Okay, Challengers is 2. 3. Gladiators is 3. 4. Bulls is 4. Ruchi. 4. 400K for Ruchi Bulls. 400K. 425, 450. 450K Ruchi. 450. 475. 475K Bulls. 475K 1. 475K 2. We can go beyond that. 500. 500 Challengers. 500K Challengers. 500K 1. 500K. 525K Knights. 525K Knights. 525K 1. 525K 2. 550K. 550K Challengers. Challengers 550K 1. 550K 2. 575K. 575K Knights. 575K Knights. 575K Knights 1. 575K Knights 2. 600K. Ruchi is there. 600K Challengers. 600K 1. 600K 2. 625K Knights. 625K Knights for Ruchi Mohta. 625K 1. 625K 2. 625, 650. 650K Challengers. This is getting like, wow. 650K Challengers. 650. Ruchi हाथ रख के बैठी है. 650K. 650K Challengers 1. 650K 2. 650K 3. Close goes to Challengers. Ruchi sold to Challengers 650. Oh, you want to use your RTM. The special wild card, which is by Strikers.
Oh God.
Okay, there is a twist to this. They want to exercise your right to match. Yes? Okay. See, if you want to exercise your right to match, please raise your bat and then. You're using it, right?
There's a twist in the story. Twist in the story, yeah.
So they have exercised their right to match, and Ruchi is now a part of Strikers 650K. Okay, so yes, so now the right to match has been exercised by Team Strikers, and one more team I think has already exercised that. Yeah, can we move to the next player? Yes, moving on to the next player.
The next player is Miss Ritu Bansal. She was the captain of Bulls last year.
Miss Ritu Bansal.
Miss Ritu Bansal.
Sharing statistics. 20K. 20K. I have Warriors for Ritu Bansal. 30K Bulls. She was
in Bulls.
The right to match has gone for Bulls and it has gone for Strikers. Strikers right to match is gone, and even for Bulls it's gone. Now only one left is Gladiators and Warriors. That's it. Okay? Yes. Let's go for the next. Ritu, I think I had, no, you all had, right? 30K Bulls. 1 lakh? Okay. I have 100K with Mavericks. 110 Bulls. 110 Bulls. 120. 130. Challengers 130. 130, 140, 150. 150, 160, Panthers 160, 170. 170, I have Mavericks. 170K. 170K Mavericks, 170K 180, 190. Knights 190, 200. 200, 225K. Knights 225, 250K Bulls. 275K Knights. 300K Bulls. 300K Bulls. 300K Bulls. 325 Knights. 325 Knights. 325K 1. 350K Bulls. 375K Knights. 400, 425. 425, 450 Knights. This is wow. 450 Knights. 450, 475 Bulls. 475 is Bulls. 475, we cannot go beyond. This is gone, right? 475, 500. 500K is Knights. 500K Knights for Ritu Bansal. 500K 1. 500K 2. 500K 3. Sold to Knights. Ritu Bansal sold to Knights.
The next player on the screen is Miss Nishi Joshi. She's a bowler. Miss Nishi Joshi.
20K bid price. Basic bid price. 20K. Mavericks 20K.
She was previously with Team Mavericks, yes.
20K. 20K 1. 20K 2. 30K Strikers. 30K Strikers. 40K Mavericks. 40K Mavericks. 40K 1. 40K 2. 40K 3. Sold to Mavericks. Nishi Joshi sold to Mavericks for 40K. Next.
The next player on the screen is Miss Ayushi Agarwal. She's an all-rounder. Miss Ayushi Agarwal. She's an all-rounder.
Knights 20K already starting. 20K. 20K for Ayushi. 20K 1. 20K 2. 30K Mavericks. 30K for Ayushi, 30K 1, 30K 2, 30K 3. Ayushi sold to Mavericks.
The next player on the screen is
Ayushi sold to Mavericks for 30K.
Miss Anjali Best. She's the owner of Team Bulls.
Okay, Team Bulls.
Miss Anjali Best.
20K challengers, 20K. 20K challengers, 20K 1. 30K Bulls. 30K Bulls. 30K 1. 30K 2. 30K 3. Anjali sold to Team Bulls. So owner remains in the team itself. Okay, let's moving on to the next player, please.
The next player on the screen is Miss Bhumi Panchal. She's a batsman. She's 23 years old.
Knights,
Miss Bhumi
20K,
Panchal.
Bhumi Panchal. 20K Knights. 30K Warriors. 30K. 30K 1. 40K, 50K. 50K Mavericks. 50K Mavericks. 50K 1. 50K, 60K Warriors. 60K Warriors. 60K for Bhumi, 60K 1. 60K 2. 60K 3. Bhumi sold to Warriors for 60K.
The next player on the screen is Miss Khyati Thakkar. She's a bowler. Miss Khyati Thakkar.
20K by Knights for Khyati, 20K 1. 30K, 40K Mavericks. 40K Mavericks. 40K 1. 40K 2. 50K Warriors. 60K Mavericks. 60K Mavericks. 60K for Khyati Mavericks. 60K 1. 60K 2. 70K again Warriors. 70K. 70K 1. 70K 2. 80K Mavericks. 80K Mavericks. 80K Mavericks 1. 80K Mavericks 2. 80K Mavericks 3. Closed. Khyati sold to Mavericks for 80K. Next player.
The next
80K.
The next player on the screen is Miss Bijal Shah. She's an all-rounder. Miss Bijal Shah.
Tanvi is already up with a hand. 20K Warriors, 30K Bulls. 30K Bulls. 30K Bulls, 30K 1. 30K 2. 30K 3. Bijal sold to Bulls. Bijal sold to Bulls.
The next player on the screen is Miss Shweta. She's a bowler. Miss Shweta.
Anybody for Shweta, 20K base price, a bowler? 20K, 30K. 30K for Warriors. Shweta. 30K 1. 30K 2. 30K 3. Shweta sold to Warriors for 30K. Next.
The next player is Miss Jeenal Shah. She's an all-rounder. Miss Jeenal Shah.
Miss Jeenal Shah, 20K. We have Warriors.
She was with Strikers last year.
20K. Team Strikers would be knowing 20K Strikers. Warriors. 20K Warriors. 20K 1. 30, 40. 40K Bulls. 50K again Warriors. 50K Warriors. 50K 1. 50K 2. 50K 3. Jinal sold to Warriors for 50K.
The next player on the screen is Miss Bharti Banerjee. Miss Bharti Banerjee, she's an all-rounder.
Bharti Banerjee, anybody? 20K. Base price 20K. Anybody? Maybe we move her to the pool. Next one.
The next player on the screen is Miss Dipti Agarwal.
Miss Dipti Agarwal.
She's an all-rounder. Miss Dipti Agarwal.
1 lakh Mavericks.
Warriors.
Begins with Mavericks 1 lakh.
Last year the bidding amount was 3 lakhs.
Sorry? Last year. Now we have Mavericks 100K. 100K Dipti Agarwal. She was the captain for Warriors last time. 100K, 110. 110K strikers. 120 Mavericks. 120, 130 strikers. 140 Panthers. 140 Panthers. 140K Panthers. 150K Gladiators. 160 strikers. 170 Mavericks. 170K Mavericks. 170K Mavericks. 170K 180 strikers. 180 strikers. 180K 190 Mavericks. 200 strikers are at 200K. Dipti Agarwal 200K strikers. 200K 1. 200K 2. 225K challengers. 225K challengers. Challengers 225K Dipti Agarwal challengers 1. 50K again we have strikers. 250K Dipti Agarwal. 250K 1. 250K 2. 250K 3. Dipti sold to strikers. Again, Dipti sold to strikers 2.50, 250K. Next.
The next player on the screen is Miss Pinky Gupta. She's an all-rounder, Miss Pinky Gupta.
Already Mavericks up with 20K for Pinky. 20K Mavericks, 30K Bulls, 30K Bulls, 40K Gladiators, 40K is Gladiators, 50K Bulls, 60K Mavericks, 60K Mavericks, 60K Mavericks, 70K Bulls, 70K Bulls for Pinky, 70K, 80K Knights, 80K for Pinky, 90K again with Bulls, 100K Pinky with for Knights, 100K 1, 110 Bulls, 120 Knights, 120 Knights, 120 Knights Pinky, 130 challengers, 140 Knights, 140 Knights, 140 Knights 1, 140 Knights, 150 Gladiators, 150K Gladiators, 150K 1, 150, 160 challengers, again I have challengers, 160K, 160K challengers 1, 160K 2, 170K gladiators, 170K gladiators, 170K 1, 180, again I have challengers for Pinky 170, 2 lakhs, okay, gladiators is saying 2 lakhs for Pinky, 2 lakhs, 200K, 200K gladiators, Pinky 1, 200K, 225K challengers, to 25K challengers. To 25K challengers 1. To 25K challengers 2. To 25K challengers 3. Pinky soul to challengers. To 25K.
The next player on the screen is Miss Aanchal Agarwal. She's an all-rounder.
Already bid started for Aanchal. 20K by Warriors. 20K by Warriors for Aanchal Agarwal. 20K 1. 20K 2. 20K 3. Aanchal sold to Warriors. Okay, perfect. Next one.
The next player on the screen is Miss Priya Sharma. She's a bowler. Miss Priya Sharma.
Next player, bowler, already we have 20K, 30K, 30K, we have Bulls, 30K, Priya Sharma, 40K, 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 1, 50K, Bulls, 50K from Bulls, 60K, 60K by Warriors, 60K. 60K 1, Priya, 60K 2, 60K 3. Sold to Team Warriors for 60K. Next one.
The next player on screen is Miss Seema Gupta. She's a batsman. Miss Seema Gupta.
Okay, we already have Knights 20K, 30K, 30K Mavericks, 30K Mavericks, 30K Mavericks 1, 30K Mavericks, 40K Bulls, 40K Bulls, 40K for Seema Gupta Bulls, 40K 1, 40K 2, 40K 3. Seema Gupta sold to Bulls for 40K. Agla participant, next.
The next participant is Miss Shailja Goyal. She's an all-rounder. Miss Shailja Goyal.
Knights, Mavericks. 40K is Warriors. 40K Warriors. With Shailja. 40K. 40K Shailja. 40K Warriors 1 Shailja. 40K, 50K Panthers. 50K Panthers. 50K 1. 50K 2. 60K again Warriors. 60K Warriors. 60K 1. 60K 2. 70K Panthers. Nobody wants to leave off. 70K Panthers. Shailja. 70K. 70K 1. 80K again Warriors. 80K. 80K 1. 80K 2. 90K Panthers. Looks like a good player. 90K Panthers. 90K 1. 90K 2. 100K Warriors. 100K Warriors for Shailja. 100K 1. 100K 2. 100K 3. Sold to Warriors. Shailja Goyal sold to Warriors for 100K.
The next player on the screen is Miss Monica Bohra. She's an all-rounder. Miss Monica Bohra.
Already with 1 lakh, I'll give some statistics. She was MVP 10 last time, batting number 12, bowling number 9. Mavericks is already at 1 lakh for Monica Bohra. 100K, 110 by strikers. 110 strikers. Monica Bohra, 110, 120 bulls. 120 bulls. 120 bulls, 120K, 1. 130K Mavericks, 130K Mavericks, 140 Panthers, 140 Panther, 150, 160, 2 lakhs, 2 lakhs Bulls for Monica Bohra, 2 lakh Bulls, 200K, 200K Bulls, 200K 1, 225K Panthers, 250K Bulls, 250K Bulls, 275K Gladiators, Gladiators 275, 300K, 300K Bulls for Monica, 325K Gladiators, Gladiator 325K, 325K Gladiators, 325 1, 350K Bulls, Bulls 350K Monica Bora, 350K 1, 425 Gladiators for Monica Bora, 425K 1, 425K 2, 425K 3, closed. Monica Bora sold to Gladiators at 425K.
The next player on the screen is Miss Neepa Kalsekar. She's an all-rounder. Miss Neepa Kalsekar.
20K Mavericks for Neepa. 20K Mavericks. She was last time also with
Gladiators.
With Gladiators. Okay. 20K Mavericks. 20K 1. 20K 2. 30K 40K. 30K Panthers. 30K Panthers. 30K Panthers. 30K Panthers 1. 30K Panthers 2. 30K Panthers 3. Neepa sold to Panthers for 30K. Moving on to the next player.
The next player is Miss Amrita Pasupaleti. She is a bowler. Miss Amrita, she was last year with Bulls. Miss Amrita Pasupaleti.
Miss Amrita, a good ace bowler. 20K Mavericks. 20K, 30K Strikers. 30K Strikers. 30K, 40K Mavericks. 50K Bulls. Bulls 50K for Amrita. 50K Bulls, Amrita. 60K Mavericks. 60K Mavericks. 60K, 70K Bulls. 70K Bulls. 70K 1. 70K 2. 80K Strikers. 80K Strikers for Amrita. 80K 1. 90K Bulls. 90K Bulls. For Amrita, 90K, 90K 1. 90K 2. 90K 3. Amrita sold to Bulls.
The next player on the screen is Miss Vashishta Rishi. She's an all-rounder.
Sorry? Okay.
Max bid, okay.
Vashita Rishi. Okay. 200 already. Bulls 200. 200. I'll give some statistics of Vashita. She was MVP 15 last time. So you are 200. Bulls is currently at 200. And she had her debut last time. And she came out to be a good player. So we have 200K Bulls. 200K Bulls. 200K 1. 200K 2. 200K 3. You've raised. No, wait. She raised. I had not seen that. Sorry. 225 Panthers. 225 Panthers. 250K Bulls. 250K Bulls. 250K Bulls. 250K 1. 275K Panthers. 275K Panthers. 275K Panthers. 300K Bulls. 300K Bulls for Vashita. 300K 1. 300K 2. 300K 3 closed with bulls. Vashita Rishi sold to bulls for 300K. Next player.
The next player is Miss Diksha Jolly. She is an all-rounder, Miss Diksha Jolly.
Already 190. 190 is Warriors. 190K Warriors. I remember Tanya fighting last time. 190K for the player. 190K. 190K Warriors. 190K 1. 190K 2. 190K 3. Sold with to Warriors. Diksha Jolly 190K sold to Warriors. Warriors team is done? Okay. Warriors team is already made. Let's move on. Select your players now wisely. Okay. Next player.
The next player is Miss Komal Desai. She's a batsman. Miss Komal Desai.
Miss Komal Desai, 20K base price. Anybody? Anybody? So we move to the pool maybe. Move into the pool. Next player.
Next player is Miss Deepika Agarwal. She's an all-rounder. Miss Deepika Agarwal.
ये नहीं है. The other one.
Yeah, she's the other one.
Deepika Agarwal, not Varun's wife. Another one. 20K Mavericks. 20K 1. 20K 2. 20K 3. Deepika Agarwal sold to Mavericks. Next player.
Next player is Miss Kritika Gupta. She's a batsman. Miss Kritika Gupta.
Miss Kritika Gupta, we start with the base price 20K. 20K. Bulls 20K. Kritika 20K for Bulls. 20K 1. 20K 2. 30K Mavericks. 30K Mavericks. 30K 1. 30K 2. 30K 3. Sold to Kritika Gupta, sold to Mavericks. 30K. Next one.
The next player is Miss Nirvi Sagar. She's a batsman. Miss Nirvi Sagar.
Miss Nirvi Sagar, 20K base price. Gladiators, 20K. 20K 1. 20K 2. 20K 3. Nirvi Sagar sold to Gladiators for 20K. Even your team is made? Gladiators team is made kya? Acha, it's there, okay. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Okay, the next player on the screen is Miss Priyanka Garodia. She's a batsman. Miss Priyanka Garodia.
20K Knights. Priyanka, 20K Knights.
She's available only on 12th. Yeah, she's available only on 12th.
So you want her, you don't want her, right? Okay. Anybody else for the 20K challengers? 20K Priyanka Garodia, 20K 1, 20K 2, and 20K 3 sold to challengers. Priyanka Garodia sold to challengers 20K.
The next player on the screen is Miss Nirmohi Nadkarni. She's an all-rounder. Miss Nirmohi Nadkarni.
Miss Nirmohi, 20K Knights. 20K Knights, 20K 1, 20K 2, 20K 3. Players gone, sold to Nirmohi, sold to Knights for 20K. Team selecting the last few players now, I think. Okay, let's move on to the next one.
The next player is Miss Shruti Lakhotia. She's an all-rounder. Miss Shruti Lakhotia.
Miss Shruti Lakhotia, I'll just share some statistics. I think she was MVP 13 last time, bowling lineup 7. Yeah, already you're 20 only, right? Starts with 20, 30. 90 already. Okay, so 90, 1 lakh. Mavericks is 110. Challengers is 110. 120. 120 Mavericks. 120 Mavericks. 120K Mavericks 1. 120K Mavericks. 130 Challengers. 140. 150. 150 is Mavericks currently. 150K. 160K Panthers. 160K Panthers. 170 Challengers again for Shruti. 170K Challengers. 180 Mavericks. 180 Mavericks. 180 Mavericks for 192. No, that's 2. That's 2. That's 200K Panthers. 200K Panthers. 225 Challengers for Shruti. 225K Challengers. 250K Panthers. 250K Panthers for Shruti. 250K 1. 275K Mavericks. 275K Mavericks. Mavericks 275K for Shruti. 275K 1. Are you raising the bat, gladiators? Oh, you're not there, okay. 275, 300K for Shruti Panthers. 300K. 300K Panthers. 300K 1. 300K 2. 325K Challengers. 325 Challengers. 325 Challengers 1. 350 not ready to let off. 350K Panthers. 350 Panthers. 350K 1 Panthers. 350K 2. 350K 3. Shruti equal to Panthers for 350K. Next, please.
The next player on the screen is
next player,
Miss Deepika Agarwal.
Wow. Varun इसीलिए आगे आ गया.
She's a bowler and she's Varun's wife. We all know.
Okay. 20, 30. Strikers 30K for Deepika. 30K strikers. You're raising the bat? 40K. 40K Mavericks. 40K Mavericks. 40K Mavericks 1. 40K 2. 40K 3. Deepika Agarwal sold to Mavericks. Varun. Deepika Agarwal sold to Mavericks for... Okay, we have the next participant. Let's
The
move
next
on.
participant is Miss Anita Pereira. She's an all-rounder. Miss Anita Pereira.
Knights 20K. 20K for Anita. Knights 20, 30, 40. Strikers 40K. Strikers 40K for Anita. 40K 1. 40K 2. 50, 60. 60K. 60K. 60K Mavericks. 60, 70K Bulls. 70, 80K Challengers. 80K Challengers. Challengers 80K. 90K Mavericks. 90, 100K Challengers. 100K Challengers. 100K, 110. 110K Strikers. 110. 110 for Anita. 120. 120K Mavericks. 120K Mavericks. 120K 1. 130 Challengers. 130 Challengers. 130K 1. 130, 140 again Mavericks. 140K Mavericks. 140K Mavericks. 140K 1. 140K 2. 150K Challengers. 150K Challengers. ये आसानी से नहीं जाने देंगे like that. It's going on. 160K Mavericks. 160K Mavericks. 160K 1. 170K. 170K for Anita Pereira. 170K challengers. 170K 1. 170K 2. 170K 3. Anita sold to challengers 170K.
The next player on the screen is Miss Kritika Todi. She's a batsman. Miss Kritika Todi.
20K, 30K. So you want to close? I mean, you all just raised it together, so one has to take 20. You want to go for 20K. 20K, Kritika Todi, 20K, sold to Mavericks, 20K. Next.
The next player on the screen is Miss Megha Dhanuka. She's an all-rounder. Miss Megha Dhanuka.
Megha Dhanuka, Knights 20K. Last year she was in which team? Gladiators.
Gladiators.
20K Knights. 20K for Megha. 30K Challengers. 30K Challengers. 30K Challengers. 30K 1. 30K 2. 30K 3. Megha sold to challengers. Megha Dhanuka sold to challengers 30K. Next player.
The next player is Miss Neeta Haldar. She is an all-rounder. Miss Neeta.
Miss Neeta 20K Knights. Neeta Haldar looks like a new player. 20K Knights. 20K 1. 20K 2. 30K Panthers. 30K Panthers. 30K 1, 40K Mavericks, 40K Mavericks, 40K 1, 50K Panthers, 50K Panthers, Panthers 50K 1, 50K 2, 50K 3. Neeta sold to Panthers for 50K. Next player please, 50K.
The next player is Miss Jyoti Gidwani. She is all-rounder. Miss Jyoti Gidwani, she was with Bulls last year.
Jyoti Gidwani, 20K Knights. 20K Knights. 30K Bulls. 30K Bulls. 30K Bulls for Jyoti. 30K 1. 40K Strikers. 40K Strikers. 40K Strikers. 40K 1. 50K Bulls. 50K Bulls. Can we have some silence please? 40K Bulls. 50K Bulls. 50K Bulls. For Jyoti, 60K Strikers. 60K Strikers. 60K 1. 70 Bulls not ready to go off. 70K Bulls for Jyoti. 70K 1. 70K. 80K Strikers. 80K Strikers. 90 Bulls. 90K 1. 90K 2. 100K Jyoti Strikers. 100K 1. 100K 2. 100K 3. Closed with Strikers 100K. Jyoti closed, sold to Strikers for 100K. Moving on to the next player.
The next player is Miss Shivani Agarwal. She's a batsman. Miss Shivani Agarwal.
20K Knights. 20K for Shivani. 20K 1. 20K 2. 30K Mavericks. 30K Shivani Mavericks. 30K 1. 30K 2. 30K 3. Shivani sold to Mavericks for 30K.
The next player on the screen is Miss Hiral Nanda. She is a batsman. Miss Hiral Nanda.
20K already with Knights. 20K for Hiral. 20K 1. 20K 2, 30K Bulls. 30K Bulls for Hiral. 30K 1, 30K 2, 30K 3. Hiral sold to Bulls for 30K.
The next player on the screen is Miss Preetu Gupta. Miss Preetu Gupta, who's a bowler.
Knights 20K. Preetu Gupta, a bowler, 20K Knights. 30, 40. 40 is strikers. 40 strikers for Preetu. 40K strikers, 40K 1. 40K 2. 40K 3. Preetu sold with strikers. Sold to strikers, 40K. Moving on to the next player.
The next player is Miss Ambika Raika. She's an all-rounder. Miss Ambika Raika.
Gladiators 20K. Gladiators 20K for Amrita. 30K challengers, 40K Bulls. 40K Bulls. For Amrita Raika, 40K Bulls. 40K Bulls 1. 50K challengers. 50K challengers. 60K Bulls again. 60K Bulls. Bulls 60K. 60K 1. 70K challengers. Challengers how much? 80. Challengers is 80K. 80K challengers. 80K 1. 80K 2. 80K 3. Ambika Raika sold to challengers 80K. Next. Bulls team is also done. So two owners teams have been made already. Bulls is left. Okay, Bulls is left with one player. I think Warriors is done.
The next player is Miss Sarita Sharma. She's an all-rounder. Miss Sarita Sharma.
Miss Sarita Sharma, 20K. Anybody for the auction? We move her to the pool. Let's go for the next player, please.
The next player is Miss Bhavika Makhija. She's an all-rounder. Miss Bhavika Makhija.
Miss Bhavika Makhija. Bulls 20K. 20K Bulls. 20K Bulls, 20K 1. 20K 2. 20K 3. Bhavika sold to Bulls for 20K. Next.
The next player is Miss Ayushi Biani. She's an all-rounder.
Ayushi Biani, 20K already with Knights, 20K Knights. 20K Knights, 20K 1. 30K challengers. 30K Ayushi Biani. 30K challengers 1. 30K 2. 30K 3. Ayushi Biani sold to challengers for 30K. So Nikita is there, already knowing Ayushi probably. Okay.
Next one. The next player is Miss Vidhi Raika.
Vidhi Raika. 20K gladiators. Vidhi, 20K gladiators. 20K 1. 20K 2. 30K challengers. 30K challengers. Challengers 30K. 30K 1. 30K 2. 30K 3. Vidhi sold to challengers 30K.
The next player on the screen is?
Next player.
Miss Aditi Damani. She's a batsman. Miss Aditi Damani.
Aditi Damani, a young player, already with Knights, 20K. 20K Aditi Damani. 20K 1. 30K Panthers. 30K Panthers. 30K 1. 30K 2. 30K 3. Aditi Damani sold to Panthers. Next.
The next player is Miss Nidhi Gandhi. She is an all-rounder. Miss Nidhi Gandhi.
20K knights, 30K strikers. साथ में उठाओगे तो एक को तो देना पड़ेगा. अच्छा, you can't bid. Okay, 20K. She had already raised. 20K knights for Nidhi Gandhi. 20K one. 30K challengers. 30K challengers. 30K challengers. 30K one. 30K two. 30K three. Challengers. Nidhi Gandhi sold to challengers at 30K. Next.
The next player is Dr. Kruti Buskute. She's a bowler. Dr. Kruti Buskute.
20K knights for Dr. Kruti. 20K knights. 20K 1. 20K 2. 20K 3. Kruti sold to knights.
The next player on the screen is Miss Disha Shah. She's a bowler. Miss Disha Shah.
Strikers 20K already for Disha Shah. 20K strikers. 20K strikers 1. 20K strikers 2. 20K strikers 3. Disha sold to strikers. Next player. Strikers team is also done. So we have warriors, we have strikers.
Yeah, the next player is Miss Priya Waghela. She's an all-rounder.
Okay, Priya Waghela, before I start with the auction, I'll give some statistics. She was MVP 4, batting lineup 10, bowling lineup 13. 650 is what you're saying, okay? And 650, only they can bid. Anybody else? Anybody else? You want to exercise your right to match. Just a second. Gladiators. Priya Waghela was with gladiators.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, you can exercise the right to match. It is 650K. Priya Waghela goes to gladiators. 650K.
Next player on the screen is Miss Sheetal Saraf. Miss Sheetal Saraf, she's an all-rounder.
30? Your team is made? This is the last player. No, na? Okay. 50K for Sheetal Saraf. 60K for Knights. 60K, 70K Panthers. 80K Knights. 80K Knights. For Sheetal Saraf, 80K, 90K Panthers. 100K Knights. 100K Knights. 100K Knights 1. 110 Panthers, 120 Knights. 120 Knights. 120 Knights 1. 120, 130 Challengers, 140, 150. 160 Knights. 160 Knights, 170 Challengers, 180 Knights. This is getting intense. 190 Panthers, 200K. I have Knights again. 200K Knights for Sheetal Saraf. 200K. 200K 1. 225 for Panthers. 250 for Knights. 250 Knights. 250 Knights. 250 Knights, 251, 250K 2, 275 Challengers, 275 Challengers, 275K Challengers for Sheetal Saraf, 275K, 300K Knights, nobody want to leave this, 600K Knights, 300K Knights, 300K 1, 300K 2, 325K Challengers, 325, 350 Knights, 350 knights is where we are. 350k knights. 350k 1. 350k 2. 350k 3. Sheetal Saraf sold to knights at 350k.
The next player on the screen is Miss Ankita Mantri. She's an all-rounder. Miss Ankita. All in.
Mavericks 425. Gladiators is done, right? You're done. Did you? Nothing. 425 k. Mavericks. 425k. Ankita, 425 1. It goes to Mavericks. Okay, directly. No. You all have done, right? 425k sold to Mavericks. Ankita sold to Mavericks 425k. Next.
The next player is Miss Shalini Shah. She's an all-rounder.
20k knights. 20k knights.
Miss Shalini Shah.
Miss Shalini. 20k knights. 20k 1. 20k 2. 20k 3. Shalini sold to knights. Next.
The next player is Miss Smriti Rungta. She's a batsman. Miss Smriti Rungta.
20k already knights. 20k Smriti. 20k 1. 20k 2. 20k 3. Sold to, this is gone already. Smriti Rungta 20k sold to knights. Smriti Rungta. Next.
Next player on
Kindly maintain some silence please for people who have not made the teams yet. Next.
The next player is Miss Shipra Saraf. She's a bowler. Miss Shipra Saraf.
She's a new player. You never know how well a player emerges. They might just turn to be a good dark horse for your team. Shipra Saraf, 20k. Anybody? Or else we move to the pool. Let's move. Oh, you're done, sorry. Gladiators. 20k for Shipra Saraf, 20k Gladiators, 20k 1, 20k 2, 20k 3. Shipra sold to Gladiators, 20k. Next player.
The next player is Miss Bhavani Ponada. She's a bowler. Miss Bhavani. She's a bowler.
Bhavani Ponada, she is a bowler. Last time she was with Team Challengers. Let's start the 20k. 20k for Bhavani. 20k for Bhavani. Anybody? We move to the pool again. We are left with last 4 or 5 players, I think. Let's move on to the next player, please.
The next player is Miss Sonia Adalja.
Whoa.
She's an all-rounder.
$4 lakhs? Sonia Adalja. $4 lakhs? 4 lakhs sold to challengers. That's the only option, right? Tanya is just 4 lakhs sold to 4 lakh 1. Close? Close? Okay. Gone to challengers, Sonia Adalja. Sold to challengers. Moving on, next player. Last 3 players.
The next.
All are done? Okay. Now we'll have the one who have moved to the kitty. Whoever is left with making the teams, kindly pick them up so that we just close the auction for the day. Yes. Next player, please. Gladiators needs 3 players. Huh. Let them come and you all decide whoever is left to make the team, please make it and complete the team.
The next player is Miss Komal Desai. She's a batsman. Miss Komal Desai.
Sorry? No, so the normal players are over. The one who has gone to the pool are coming now. That's it. So we just have to allocate them. That's it.
Miss Komal Desai.
Just complete your team so that we can just quickly close it. Miss Komal Desai, 20K. To start, anybody who's left but making the teams? Gladiators, 20K. 20K, 1, 2, 3. Komal Desai sold to Gladiators for 20K. Next player?
The next player is Ms.
Ritu
Ritu Pilani. Ritu Pilani.
Yes. Whoever team is left to be made, only they are required to be closing it.
Ms. Ritu Pilani, please.
Anybody for Ritu Pilani, 20K? Just allocate the 3, no? Then pick and choose, no? Please take your teams, take their members and close. Yeah, please. Ritu Pilani.
Yeah, they are.
She is a part, I think.
We have Bharti Banerjee, Sarita Sharma, Bhavani Panada, Babli Singh, then Anu Agarwal, Ritu Pilani.
Wait. I think we'll just take one by one. Kindly just take Ritu Pilani. Anybody for Ritu Pilani? Auction, 20K. Moving on to the next, Bhavani Ponada. 20K Gladiators, 30K. 30K Panthers. Panthers all in how? 240. 240 Panthers. 250 for Knights, for Bhavani, right? Bhavani, 250 Knights. 250 Knights. Bhavani goes to Knights, 250K. All out. Okay? Next, who's left?
Ritu Pilani.
Ritu Pilani, only Panthers and Gladiators are left. Kindly meet your team with the left. The next one, can we move to the next, please?
Next player is Miss Anu Agarwal. Miss Anu Agarwal.
Gladiators and Panthers. We move to the next. Okay, let's move on to the next, please.
The next player is Miss Babli Singh.
Miss Babli Singh. Next.
Next is
Miss
Sarita Sharma. Miss Bharti Banerjee.
Bharti Banerjee sold to Panthers, 20K. No? 20. 30? 30K. Bharti Banerjee, 40K. 40K Panthers. 40K. Bharti Banerjee sold to Panthers for 40K. Bharti Banerjee sold. Panthers team completed. Now only team is Gladiators. Kindly showcase the remaining players, whoever are left unsold. Moving on to the next, please. Unsold players. But then that will any which ways go together.
कौन से दो चाहिए?
एक बार दिखा दो. I think there was Ritu Pilani. Yes, there is
Babli Singh. Let them see.
There is Ritu Pilani, Sarita Sharma,
Kalyani Kandikonda. And Babli Singh.
They are taking Babli Singh and Kalyani Kandikonda, 20K each. Babli Singh, Kalyani Kandikonda, 20K each, sold to Gladiators. Still left. There are 3 players who are still left unsold. Whatever name ka chit will come, you will have to be a part of that. That player will be a part of your team.
Okay, we are going with
These
player
3.
name Ritu Pilani first.
Okay, Ritu Pilani.
Ritu
team.
Pilani goes to Bulls.
Ritu Pilani goes to Bulls at 20K.
Next is Sarita Sharma.
She goes to Daredevils.
Nahi
hai. She goes to Gladiators.
Sarita
Sarita
Sharma
Sharma.
goes to Gladiators, Team Gladiators.
She goes to Panthers. Anu Agarwal goes to Panthers.
Anu Agarwal goes to
Panthers.
Panthers. Yes, so we have completed the entire auction today for the women. Thank you so much for your time and hope you all had a great time practicing and performing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, can we have a huge round of applause for our hosts, Garima Jindal and Anita Kar. Huge round of applause for conducting these absolutely amazing auction ceremony. Thank you, and we all were lovely audience out here. Also requesting all my,
Thank you so much.
Thank you for conducting it in a very amazing way. This also showcased
so
the
much,
absolute woman power, and I'm sure this entire EPL is going to be on a very different level.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
And also all my team owners, I'll request you to
Hello,
please
hi.
give media bites
Thank
before
you
you
so
head to
much,
the
thank
lunch. Requesting all the media owners to please come and give the media bites. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you.
Nahi, ye nahi.
Hello.
Bulls,
Thank you.
Gladiators or Panthers. Hi, thank you so much. ये 3. Thank you. मैं अभी Thank you.